Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Chef's Meal, where we talk about whatever and never and everything else in between.
If you having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got
99
problems, but a chain one.
Welcome to the Chef's Meal. My name is Casey.
My name is Sean, and we are two chefs with live when it's time.
And we talk about whatever.
My sugar with coffee and cream.
Yeah, we got that correct.
Let's go.
Oh my God, Sean, let's do this. Let's get into the recent goodness of the food news really quickly. As we know, February is coming close.
That's it.
Quick question to you. Have you gotten anything that's not what you see in the stores as of yet? Like that special sauce for February 14th that tells your loved one, babe, I love you. Nobody else has this. I want to give this to you.
And you're putting a lot of pressure on me.
This will be releasing next week, actually. It will be like February 6th. This will be February 6th. Right off.
The answer is yes.
February, as you know right now, if you walked into or rather December 26th, if you walked into a Target, a Walmart,
goodness.
out with the Christmas up.
Christmas
done.
Over. It was immediately Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day right off the bat.
There was maybe some New Year's streamers that you could get, like a noisemaker, and then the front of the store was already an end cap for Valentine's Day stuff.
Everything is in pink, red, and purple. Everything, only because that's how retail stores kind of work. I just want to kind of get into some of the news outlets and what's happening to kind of explain that thing. So let's go into the Munshushu news. Let's bring it into the main one right now. Like I said, Valentine's Day is on its way. If you haven't, make sure you say hi to your lady. Make sure you say hi to your man. I love you. Maybe a thing of flowers. I love flowers. I actually buy flowers for myself, and then I bring it home.
Treat yourself.
And then my wife thinks I bought it for her. It's a win-win. She knows it too. She's like, "Did you buy that for you or for me?" I'm like, "For both. For you. I mean, for you. I bought this for you.
And you're happy with that for me." So,
oh my goodness. Now Dunkin' Donuts is selling pink velvet flavored drinks for Valentine's Day. Check this out, yo.
Wow, pink velvet.
Yo, pink velvet.
That's a wave, man.
Can I get some of this? $10 is what you would get for this Dunkin' surprise. But let's kind of if you go to Starbucks and you pay fucking like $15 for an overpriced coffee, why can't you for $10 for a specified Dunkin' Velvet drink, Sean? Look at it.
Wow. Yeah, that is an amazing confection.
Red velvet macchiato, but you'll see it right there, and it's pretty cool. I kind of want to try it, but you can only pick these up for a limited time. I'm assuming February 15th. Done. So this is like a one and off deal, like most people, like most is. Let's get into the next one. Applebee's is giving away 1 million boneless wings during the Super Bowl, and you don't even have to leave your house for them. This is just how for $40 or more, you'll receive 40 classic boneless wings. Okay. You're a wing guy. How do you feel about this?
I mean, I guess it's a good deal. If you were already going to spend $40 at Applebee's delivery, you should get 40. You should get boneless wings.
You should just get it.
You should. If you're offering them your patronage to that degree, hook me up with some boneless wings.
Promo code free wings. So head on over to your Applebee's, to your nearest. There isn't. I don't even think there's an Applebee's by us. Like I don't think
there's an Applebee's about 4 blocks away from where I live right now.
Yeah, so, I think there's one on 17 still.
I think I've been there one.
But like I don't think anybody, whatever. It's to each their own, right? And then this one is kind of funny, Sean. Chipotle is being fined $1.3 million for child labor violations. So here's the thing. You can have teens work for your company. However, at the strike of midnight, those teens are not adults, so they cannot work anywhere past that. This is in the state of Massachusetts. They were charged there were over 13,000 employees working over midnight. And
it says 13,000 child labor violations. Are they charging them one violation per hour?
It might be one violation it might be like per shift. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think there's 13,000 employees in Massachusetts alone for Chipotle. So it might be per shift. I think that's how they calculated it. But you cannot work any employees under the age of 18, or this is pretty much anywhere. You cannot work after 12 midnight or over 48 hours per week. That's why we protect our kids. Unless it's your offspring and then they're there for 60 hours like you are, if you're Asian. That's just pretty normal. But Chipotle, get it up, man. Come on, dude. Don't do that. That's not cool. We're trying to put the youngins back into school, not be there past midnight. That's not sensible.
I'll find a better way, Chipotle.
Oreo's releasing a red, white, and blue Team USA cookie. This is kind of gross, but really cool at the same time. I haven't eaten Oreos in, I don't know.
That's pretty dope. They have like the Olympic medal
5 or 6 years
on the
now.
top of the cookie. That's really cool.
Yeah, it is cool. What does Oreo taste like, Sean? If you were to explain it.
Yeah, I mean, I taste like an Oreo. I guess that's the best way to describe it, because it's like a chalky chocolate cookie sandwich.
Is it chocolate though?
I don't even know how you describe it. I mean, it is. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, how would you?
It's not vanilla. It's kind of vanilla-y. Yeah.
Are you giving me what Oreo is telling you to tell me as their flavor? A chocolate chip cookie with a vanilla cream center filling that you kind of twist and dunk in a glass of milk. Sure. I don't even know how to describe Oreo, but this is a purely American thing. If you're listening besides here in the US, just know that Oreos is amazing. It's also like $3 for this packet that you're watching right now. And then Ben & Jerry's is rolling out 3 new non-dairy flavors. This hits home to me, being lactose intolerant. Like yourself as well. You can't have too much dairy.
Sure.
I have a little bit outside the bathroom for me, a little bit. But this one in particular, they're using, what is it, sunflower? Yeah, they're using sunflower butter instead. It gives you the same kind of... It kind of gives you the same viscosity as milk would for the fat, and there's also coconut oil in there too to give the unctuous. But I gotta
try that.
I've had their non-dairy one. I don't think it's the new one with sunflower butter, but it tastes just like ice cream. It's the same thing.
Okay, you know what? As someone who should be lactose free, I'm gonna try that out. That milk in quotations and cookies that they have in a picture there looks really delicious.
Yo,
so that's what I'm gonna try.
This is what you're looking for, the non-dairy green. It's in a green tub. It's in a green tub.
Frozen dessert.
Yep, frozen dessert. Because they can't say it's ice cream because it's not ice cream. It's something else. And I forget what makes or what gives it a form. I think it's soy lecithin is the ingredient that does this. It's been a while since I've done the ingredients all together. But yeah, man, Ben & Jerry's, shout out to you guys. I love it. We buy this all the time for the house because I can't have dairy. Caitlin can. I can't. It just doesn't settle right for me. And then the last food news, I think this is hilarious. Disney, be it World or Land, is selling sporks at Star Wars Galaxy Edge for $11 because people keep taking these things.
Oh.
I mean, I would too, if you were just, and it's made of metal. Like Sean, that's a good day. Like I would have that as a spork. Have you ever used a spork?
Of course. I went to public school. Spork is damn near perfect. It's a spoon and a fork. How else are you going to eat your processed mac and cheese?
Oh my god, this is.
I don't think there's a better way to do it. Like it's
It really
difficult to eat
can,
vegetables
man.
with a fork though. Like that's the rub. If you want to have some overcooked green beans for school lunch, it's the worst thing to eat because it's like it's a fork, but it's not deep enough to kind of dig into the veggies. So then you got to kind of have spoon up, but like spooning
But
up
it's
green
like
beans is nuts.
if you just kind of like turn it on its side and stab on a vertical. You would get it as like a fork. That's why it's a spork. But apparently, some people visiting Disneyland have been so pumped about spotting the super special sporks at Docking Bay 7 restaurant and a Star Wars Galaxy Edge that they just kind of stolen them. So they are now charging for said sporks. Because I mean, I would have it. I'd pay $11 for that.
It's a pretty cool looking spork. It's like a regular spork made of metal, but it's offset. Maybe 20 degrees, the fork blades. Again, pretty cool.
The
pretty
fork
cool.
blades. Oh my god. And then that's all we got for Monster News, guys. A whole bunch of things happening. Sean, this the week that we're doing this, because this will be live on the 6th next week. So people listening to this, I've actually already seen our episode together where we played the video game, the Overcooked.
Overcooked for like 20
So Overcooked
seconds.
for 20 seconds. So that actually releases Saturday. That got released Saturday, February 1st, which is coming up as we're talking right now. Just make sure you tune in for that. That's like a special episode altogether. And Sean, we need to do that one again. Like in full.
We're gonna run it back again.
We're gonna do it in its
kinda got
entirety.
cut off. So we'll now we know how to roll that out. We're definitely gonna do it. Longer form.
Yeah.
And then maybe we can do a.
Which one you can do you want to play 2K?
Yeah, why don't we play a little 2K? Run it for Kobe one time.
Yeah, man.
And
I'll play. Who were there? Who did he go up against in the fourth final? Oh, I'll play the Celtics. We'll relive.
There you go.
Game 4.
There you go.
Can you choose Larry in it? I haven't played 2K in so long.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they got all the all-time teams. If you want to play with the top Celtics of all time, you can play with Larry Bird. You can play with one of those ladies teams and play with Larry Bird and McHale and Parrish. Like 2K at this point is a basketball encyclopedia every year. So all those players are there.
Only because I got to represent the bird, Sean, the lefty and the righty at the same time.
Shout out to Larry Bird of French Lick, Indiana.
It's why I'm ambidextrous for Larry Bird. That's literally the only purpose why I took that and trained my left hand like that. And then one final thing for you, Sean. I have an episode that would have aired already Friday, January 31st.
Alrighty.
I did the HelloFresh. I ordered their boxed goods.
Oh, nice.
I videoed myself making said goods without following their instructions because it pissed me off. Oh, nice.
Okay.
And it will be a new series at the YouTube channel on my main one. I call it
forward to that.
HelloFresh versus Pro Chef with my mug on there. Because just if you look at the instructions, Sean, they want you, it's almost like they think you're in a restaurant. You need to have a salamander or the oven's always on or 5 other things. You can minimize all of it in a big enough of a saute pan. That's it. You do not need most of the things. And instead of, well, granted, we're kind of professional, so it's a little easier to cut and dice and all that good stuff. They said prep time was 30 minutes. I did it in 11 minutes.
Yeah,
prepped and cooked.
And you're already
prepped and cooked in the same time. Yeah. I'm just I had everything firing. And I was just boom, 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 boom. Yeah. But that comes out January 31st. I'll make sure to link it again on this episode to make sure. Yeah. So I'll actually get that out together because it's tomorrow. Tomorrow's speaking. Like this is we're a pod, a couple of pods over. But other than that, guys, check us out over there, Chef Salty Pork Podcast on YouTube. You can check out Sean over there at MetroCard X on Twitter. Make sure you hit him up. Right, and everything else right there at AskChefSalty@gmail.com. Any food related questions or news, make sure you kind of ask us. We would love to get feedback or anything like that, and to make sure people are aware, because I forgot to kind of say in the beginning of this, we are video format first. So the way Sean and I talk, we are on not a video conference, but we are in front of webcams and we're talking to each other. So when there's a slight pause and we're kind of when it sounds like we're looking at something, it's because we are looking at something. Right. Yeah. There's a perceived delay of talking over Skype that makes for pauses in conversation that might seem a little bit unnatural over audio version of this show. But that's what's going on. That is what's going on. Nothing too crazy. Make sure you do follow us at everywhere else. But other than that, Sean, I didn't get to do Tech Tuesday. We'll do that next week. But would you like to tell them? That's fine. Yeah. You want to tell them one little? I'll kind of preview what I'm gonna talk about a little bit. Which kind of want to talk about like the coronavirus and how that's affecting the tech industry. So obviously, it's a new revelation, and it's really important because it's pretty infectious. But we'll see how the tech community and the health community is able to rebound and protect us now in the next episode. Do you know why they got coronavirus, Sean? From what I was reading, the virus spread from bats that came into contact with livestock. And that livestock was consumed by some folks, and that's spread. Pretty much the origin, and it just spread from there. And it's crazy because I don't want to really get into it. Okay. I want to know more before I start to talk about it wide. But that was what this week's Tech Tuesday was going to kind of start. Gotcha. My 2 cents, though, real quick. My 2 cents to it is because Asian people are crazy. Fact number 1. Fact number 2, we were physically eating bats. This is the greatest answer I've ever heard. National pastime here in the United States. It's at a baseball game and eating something called hot dogs. Yeah. I'm not slandering nobody for eating what you got. In Asia is like whatever's the new thing. Oh, that looks delicious. Let's pry it off of there. Make sure it's unsanctioned, like bats, and let's eat it. I think that's what happened. I don't think the whole livestock thing, I think that's just kind of what they're spinning into. I know Asian people. Some propaganda. I know what's going on, yeah, okay? I feel like we eat some stupid shit. Clarity on some of these things, even in a week's time, as, people kind of get caught up and health resources start to get out to the affected areas in more meaningful ways. But you heard it here first. Casey said that the stupid Asians were eating bats specifically. And there's some propaganda happening right now where they're spinning it off where the fucking bats bit some cows, which do not happen. At least I don't know of. I'm ignorant. I feel like we should have led the show, man. You got some hot bat things. That's all we got. That's all I got. Until next time. Until next time. Keep out of that. Oh my goodness.